Hi my friends, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Legacy Stacker, and today we're going to talk about this $10 bill that was once worth its value in gold. At the same time, we'll be reviewing the Morgan Silver Dollar series from 1898. But first, to the computer. Now here we are at the SD Bullion website. Today is Monday, March 13th, 2023. The silver spot price is $20.73. The gold spot price is $1,875, which gives us a gold to silver ratio of 90-1. Hi, my precious metals fans. I am very excited to announce that SD Bullion has approved my channel into its Bullion affiliate program. So if you would like to purchase your precious metals from SD Bullion, please use my affiliate links below in the description. It won't cost you any more, and it will really help my channel out. SD Bullion is not sponsoring this video, but they are one of the most trusted bullion sites when purchasing precious metals. Here's the disclaimer. Before we get started today, I wanted to announce that by the time this video drops, my channel will have reached 500 subscribers. Special thanks to all of you who have subscribed and met the challenge. And to celebrate this milestone next week, I'll be describing how you could win my very first giveaway. So stay tuned next week for my April 500 subscribers GAW video. The coins we'll be reviewing today are the Morgan Silver Dollar series from 1898. There are 3 coins in this series. The first coin in this series is this 1898 Morgan Silver Dollar from the Philadelphia Mint. I purchased this coin from APMEX online as a graded coin. And as we look at the reverse, we can see no mint mark there on the bottom of the coin indicating the Philadelphia Mint. This coin is graded MS63 by the PCGS Grading Company, has a mintage of 5,884,000 coins, and based on that mintage and grade, is worth approximately $120. So what was happening in 1898? The 1895 proof Morgan Silver Dollar was starting to see a premium, since no regular strike Morgan Silver Dollars were created in 1895. I find it ironic today that many American-made coins, including the Morgan Silver Dollar, were considered unattractive back in 1898. George E. Roberts was named director of the Mint, succeeding Robert E. Preston. Roberts would serve through 1907. In other news in 1898, the USS Maine battleship exploded and sunk in the Havana harbor near Cuba, and war was declared with Spain. General George Armstrong Custer also gave his life for his country in the Battle of the Little Bighorn in 1898. Lieutenant Colonel Theodore Roosevelt and his Rough Riders charged Kettle Hill as part of an invasion and captured the high ground. And yes, this is the same Teddy Roosevelt who later became President of the United States. In August of 1898, a peace settlement was signed with Spain, and the Treaty of Paris brought a formal end to the war. Spain ceded the Philippine Islands, Puerto Rico, and Guam to the United States and withdrew from Cuba, giving Cuba its freedom. Also in 1898, the Indian brand motorcycle was first made, and the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company was founded as pneumatic tires became popular. 1898 was also a glory year for the Klondike gold discovery, with well over 20,000 prospectors visiting the area. The Palmer School of Chiropractic was opened to improve the health and well-being of patients by manipulating the spine and other joints. And the National Biscuit Company was formed by consolidating more than 100 regional bakeries. Uneeda biscuit signs were painted on sides of buildings, which became a popular way of advertising in 1898. I find history fascinating, don't you? It's amazing to me how things have changed in over 100 years. Hi, my friends. As you can tell, I've made a decision to keep my identity anonymous on this channel for security reasons. Please feel free to participate in my Million Subscribers Challenge by clicking on the subscribe button below. Do you really want to know who I am? If so, please click on the subscribe button below, and when I reach 1 million subscribers, I will move from behind the camera to in front of the camera. That's my challenge to you. Subscribing to my channel won't cost a thing, and most of all, thank you. The second Morgan silver dollar in this series is this 1898 O Mint Morgan silver dollar from the New Orleans Mint. I purchased this coin online as a graded coin, and if we look at the reverse, we can see the O Mint mark there near the bottom of the coin, indicating the New Orleans Mint. This coin is graded Mint State 63 by the NGC Coin Grading Company, has a mintage of 4,440,000 coins, and based on that mintage and grade, is worth approximately $110. Today we're going to be taking a look at this $10 bill. It looks a bit different than a typical $10 bill, right? It's a $10 bill from 1922, otherwise known today as a $10 gold certificate. Now, the first thing we notice is the portrait of Michael Hillegas, who was the first treasurer of the United States. Also, you'll notice the gold seal or serial number in gold lettering. And if we look very closely at the $10 bill from 1922, we can see it says, "This certifies that there have been deposited in the Treasury of the United States of America $10 in gold coin, payable to the bearer on demand." It also says this certificate is legal tender in the amount thereof in payment of all debts and dues public and private, acts of March 14th, 1900, as amended on December 24th, 1919. So what does this mean? It means that back in 1922, you could go into your local bank, hand them this $10 bill, and they would give you a $10 gold coin, which were worth $10 at that time. Now, you wouldn't receive a 1-ounce gold coin like this one, which has a $50 denomination, but you would receive a $10 gold coin at that time, which looks like this. This is a picture of a $10 Indian gold coin. It's made up of about a half an ounce of gold. This is the coin you would get in return for this $10 gold bill at your local bank in 1898. The industry calls this a gold certificate. I find that fascinating. Let me know down in the comments. Did you know that these even existed? I never did. Of course, until I found my first silver certificate and started to investigate it. I even did a video on that silver certificate entitled Secret Dollar Bill, since so few people know about it. I'll put a link to that video right up here so you can check it out. Hi, my friends. If you enjoyed the content of my channel and you're interested in collecting and stacking silver coins, you may want to check out my playlists on my Legacy Stacker channel. You can go to my Legacy Stacker homepage by clicking on the Legacy Stacker gold coin right here. Then at the homepage, you can click on the Playlists tab right here. If you are interested in viewing my Morgan silver dollar collection from the beginning in 1878, you can choose my Morgan silver dollar collection right here, listed as my #1 playlist. Or if you would like to check out my American Silver Eagle Proof collection beginning in 1986, you can do that here. It's playlist #2. Or of course, my Constitutional playlist is #3. There are also playlists for the Coin of the Month, and #5 is my Precious Metals Safety. Also, did you know you can subscribe to my channel just by clicking on this Legacy Stacker gold coin right here at the bottom right hand of the screen? How easy is that? The third Morgan silver dollar in this series is this 1898 S Mint Morgan silver dollar from the San Francisco Mint. I purchased this coin from Amex online as a graded coin and had it graded by NGC myself, which I have done for many of these coins in my Morgan silver dollar collection. And if we look at the reverse, you can see the S Mint mark there, identifying the San Francisco Mint. This coin is graded almost uncirculated by the NGC Coin Grading Company, has a mintage of 4,102,000 coins, and based on that mintage and grade, is worth approximately $375. Now, I don't know what the grade of this gold certificate would be from a grading company, but this $10 gold certificate is worth approximately $100 today, based on the year 1922 and its rarity. These gold certificates were printed notice I said printed, not minted, between 1865 and 1933. This was a time when the United States currency was on the gold standard, which first ended in 1933 by then U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, following the Great Depression. Although these gold certificates were authorized by the Legal Tender Act of 1863, the gold certificates were not printed until 1865. They were originally issued in $20, $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000 denominations. Later, between 1888 and 1900, the use of the $5,000 and $10,000 notes ended. Later, the gold standard was put back in place in 1944 with a new international monetary system forged by delegates from 44 nations in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. The delegates at the conference agreed to establish the International Monetary Fund, or IMF. Later, President Nixon would take the U.S. back off of the gold standard in order to curb inflation in 1971. The nation's currency has been fiat or paper currency, not specifically backed by anything from 1971 up until the current date. If you would like to send me a letter, a sticker, or even silver or gold, my address is right here, and of course, in the description down below. Anything I receive, I will review on the channel, as these items will be my most precious possessions. And I can promise you, anything I receive, I will never sell. They will remain in my Legacy Stacker Forever collection. This week's YouTube channel shout out of the week goes to Vendetta Prospecting. I'll leave a link to this channel down in the description below. This channel is very interesting. They're from Arizona, and they cover all types of mining. I didn't even know you could mine for silver, gold, and crystal these days. Again, I'll include a link to Vendetta Prospecting's YouTube channel down in the description. A special thank you to my loyal patrons, without whom this channel would not be possible. Thank you, my friends. I truly appreciate your support. And always remember, my friends, silver and gold, it's wealth you can hold in your hands.